Good morning, good morning, good morning. My name is Rossley, and as you can see, I'm by myself today. Usually every Monday morning at 7:30 a.m., I am here with my colleague, Kyle Harvey. We're both with Baird & Warner, but this week, Kyle is taking a much-needed relaxation week off. Her first time taking a break in quite a long time, and so I wish her a very good week. I miss her very much. I'm used to having my partner in crime on the air with me. And so this is going to be an interesting experience and experiment because I haven't done this by myself before. But I thought I would take the time to do the Chicago housing market update, which is typical for our weekly show. And then I have some questions that I would like to answer. And please, if you have questions, put them in the comments. I would love to answer them if I can. And finally, I have some properties I'd like to show you, some that are currently available and some that are coming up. So with all that in mind, I'm going to share my screen. Oh, by the way, I am in my own home. I am in the living room, and I hear one of my dogs behind me. So if you hear any little noises or see little fluff balls, that's Hazel or Baxter. All right, so let's talk Chicago housing market. I'm excited to share with you what's going on because there's a lot of good stuff. People say to me, well, before I get to that, people often say to me, Ann, how's the market? And I typically will say something like, well, it depends. Are you thinking of buying, selling, investing, or leasing? It really depends on what your goals are. Now, I would say it depends. Where are you looking to buy? Where are you looking to sell? What are you trying to accomplish? Because it is all over the board, but really exciting. And depending on what your goals are, it's a great time to take advantage of the marketplace. In general, our prices in Chicago along the lakefront neighborhoods are steady. We're seeing a median sales price of $440,000. But you know, if you've watched the show before, I'm a total statistics geek, and I love talking about statistics, and it really varies depending on median, average, all that stuff we learned in school. So I'm going to walk you through single family homes, condominiums by neighborhood, and talk to you about what's happening. Let's look first at the median sales price of single family homes in Chicago. Right now, the median sales price along the lakefront neighborhoods is $1,072,500. And you can see that this price has risen steadily since 2018. It's a very healthy market for single family homes in Chicago. In fact, it's gone up 43% over the last 10 years. Again, this is a median sales price, and it includes several different neighborhoods along the lakefront. So it's just an overview, but just to give you an historical perspective, if indeed you invested in a single family home, it's very possible that you've seen between 20 and 50% appreciation over the last 10 years. Good for you. Let's break it down by neighborhood. And I'm taking some of the more popular neighborhoods and showing you how prices have gone up. I am going to do two things right now while my son's alarm goes off. I'm going to put on my computer glasses so I can see better, and I'm going to get my tea ready to drink. Okay, so let's look at median sales prices in Chicago by neighborhood. The median sales price in Lincoln Park is $1,645,000, and you can see that up here in the red. Lakeview, $1,004,000, basically median sales price. North Center, $1,140,000, and when we say North Center, that means west of Ashland, a little bit bigger than the Roscoe Village area. Logan Square, excuse me, is now $835,000 for a median price single family home. As you probably know, that's where our Mayor Lightfoot, lives, and it has risen significantly in price. As you know, I always like to talk month's supply of single-family homes. Month's supply is an indication of the rate of sale. It's how fast homes are selling. So homes are, you've probably heard this from anybody you've talked to who's thinking about buying a single-family home. There's very little inventory. Now in Lincoln Park right now, in all price points, there's about a 2.8, excuse me, it should just say 2.8, not 2.8%, 2.8 months. What that means is it'll take 2.8 months to sell out what's currently on the market, given today's rate of sale. And that has declined by 46%. Lakeview is 2.6. And then it's really hot in North Center and Logan Square, where the prices are lower. And you'll see that we have 1 and 1.5 months worth of supply in those two neighborhoods. Let's look at sales volume year to date, and this is kind of a fun number to look at. This is, again, by neighborhood, and I want to take our time to look at these one by one. First of all, Lincoln Park. This is where we are year to date, 2021, 700 million. Not a surprise that it's significantly higher, in fact, 67% higher than last year. Although, let me again reiterate, and I've said this a few shows ago, but I want to bring it back again. When we hit COVID mid-March, we were going into one of our strongest years ever. Last year, January, February, first half of March was record. So it really tailed off after that. You know, the closings are 60 days beyond when they go under contract, generally speaking. So this number is through May of 2021, and it is bigger, but it's still significantly bigger than 2019, which was a very good year as well. So, Lincoln Park, way to go. Let's look at Lakeview. Lakeview, again, way up. It's almost $600 million in sales. North Center, bigger, not as huge of an increase over previous year, but very strong, and the same for Logan Square. But it's interesting to see the sales volume. Lincoln Park and Lakeview are the epicenter of single-family home sales in Chicago. Let's talk about condos. I'm going to switch it up here. We're going to change the neighborhoods a little bit. The median sales price for a single family home in Westtown is actually higher than Lincoln Park right now, $490,000 versus $480,000. Here you see Westtown, and look at this significant increase. I remember in 2012 when we were at the bottom after the 2008 implosion of real estate, thinking Westtown was one of the neighborhoods that took it the hardest. But boy, oh boy, look at that increase and see how they've increased in price. And they're now up to $490,000 in median sales price. Lincoln Park, $480,000. And it's gone up. Absolutely. It's very healthy. Near North, again, is an interesting concept. Near North, as you know, is Streeterville, River North, Gold Coast, and it is the very center of the most number of condominiums for sale in Chicago, and it includes, you know, so many studios 1s and 2s, and so it doesn't have the bigger square footage per unit, and it doesn't have the highest square foot per unit necessarily, but $405,000 is the median sales price of the condominiums in the Near North neighborhood. And then the Loop, the median sales price is $370,000, but I want to show you it's ticking up, and I'll talk to you about that right now. That was on a 12-month basis. Now we're looking at on a monthly basis, and we're looking at, I forgot to change the title. I did this morning, apologies. This chart is actually average sales price. Average, meaning we take the volume and divide it by the number of the sales. And look at the Loop. That's the story of the day. The reason this number is so high is, number one, activity is increasing, yes. But number two, we had a bunch of closings at the St. Regis, which was called the Wanda Vista. It's now St. Regis. It's that big, beautiful building in Lakeshore East, and I'll show you a picture of it in a little while. But that means that the average sales price of condominiums in the Loop is the highest right now, thanks to that good luxury business. Near North, average sales price is 546,000 plus. Westtown 505, and Lincoln Park here is 580. So if you're looking at average sales price, the highest place in Chicago right now, Loop, followed by Lincoln Park, and then Near North. Now we're going to talk about number of closed sales. Number of closed sales, again, it's kind of hard to see because these are monthly numbers that are jumping all over the place, but let's look at it here. Lincoln Park this month had 163 sales of condos, and that was up 130% versus previous year. But let's find where it is. It's the purplish, so it's this one right here. And you can see it's having some of its highest sales in the last 5 years. Go Lincoln Park. So very good and strong market. Westtown, this is the gold here. It's 210 units, up 81%. Again, highest sales and probably ever, really. It's certainly in the last 5 years that you can see on this chart, but even beyond that. Let's look at the Near North, River North, Streeterville, Gold Coast, 324. We're finally getting back to the volume that we've had in previous years. Look at this. We're back to like 2018 levels. We're really coming out of this COVID low sales thing, and it's really happening. And then, of course, the Loop 105 up almost 200%, just as Near North is up 200%. It has a lower volume. There aren't as many condominiums in the Loop neighborhood, but rest assured, it is happening in the Loop. So boy, oh boy, we're breaking through. Now, under contract is less of a lagging indicator. It's closings that are coming up. Let's look at Loop first. Loop is the purplish. It's down here. It's the reddish. Okay, under contract today in the Loop, 111. Now, some of these St. Regis properties are not showing up under contract. So I think when we see closings next month, again, this is going to go up. Lincoln Park, 163 up 85. Westtown, 190 up 32. And Near North, go Near North. The inventory on it has been so high, and look at the number of sales taking place in the Near North neighborhood. And this chart's going to really explain all that too. We had such high inventories in the Near North and the Loop because of COVID and because of some civil unrest. Nothing was downtown. People weren't working in the Loop, so they were thinking about moving out. But this is really turning around. So Near North, we're down to 8.8 months supply. Loop, we're down to 9.1 months supply. And it is looking great. Westtown has less than a 2-month supply of condos. This includes Ukrainian Village, around Division. It is hopping in Westtown. Lincoln Park, also only a 2.9 month supply of condominiums. So, this market is hot, hot, hot. So let's look at sales volume. All right, this is again, condominiums only. Look at Loop, up 300, almost 300% versus previous year. And then the year before that, where, it was like a regular market, the Loop has gone gangbusters. Let me just remind you, we've got 3 new construction buildings going on in the Loop that you should be aware of. There's the Parkline, represented by Baird & Warner at 60 Randolph, really terrific building. There's the Cirrus, which is Lakeshore East. It is the newest one going up that you see along Lakeshore Drive, right at the river or south of the river. And then, of course, the St. Regis still has condominiums for sale. So we've got all that. In addition, there have been some great sales recently in buildings that are already up. And that is just making for wonderful business in the Loop. Near North. Near North has more units, as we talked about. Volume, 567 million year to date. That's up 40% versus last year. And tracking just slightly behind 2019, 579 million, 568 million. Lincoln Park is the gold. Lincoln Park is up almost 100% versus previous year. The $366 million compares really favorably to 2019, where it was 228 million. I think I said 1,000. 366 million in volume versus 228. And then Westtown, of course, no surprise, is up 46%. It didn't experience as great a downturn during COVID, but its $440 million sales is up over 301 million and up over 291 million. So again, condominium sales in Chicago are strong. We are seeing a resurgence from COVID, and sales in the Loop and Near North are doing extremely well, whereas we're seeing very low inventories and hopping volume in the outer neighborhoods. So that's a quick look at what's going on with sales in the Chicago area. If you have any questions about those, please shoot me a line and we can talk about that more. I had one question come up today from a client who asked me about photography. And when I list a property, we do what I call the gold package of photography. And what that means is my photographer takes multiple photographs with various exposures so that you see the best of the inside with the best of the outside the window, so you can get the whole thing. Sometimes when we take pictures on a sunny day, we get funny shadows inside the property and it's harder to get a good shot. On a cloudy day, I will add a blue sky. So we can just do that via Photoshop or whatever software they use. But we actually get a better photograph of the property on the inside because we aren't fighting funny sunshine. So I've got a property scheduled for photography this afternoon. It's a little bit cloudy outside, and it's all going to be okay because we're not going to have any funny shadows, and I can't wait to show you that property. Okay, now I'm going to share my screen, and I want to show you some of the upcoming or current listings that I have. Okay. Of course, now I can't find it on my screen. Don't you love live video? Okay, here we go. I'm thinking, yep, that's exactly what you're looking at. Okay, so let me go back here. This is a listing that's going to hit this weekend. If you know anybody who's thinking about buying a single family home in the north neighborhoods of Chicago, you want to let them know about this property right away because I expect that it will sell this weekend. The property is going to hit the market probably by Wednesday, and we're going to have open houses Saturday and Sunday. This property that you're looking at on the screen is 1775 West Winnemac. It's going to be listed for $825,000. It is a 4-bedroom, 3-bath, and it is absolutely charming. It is walking distance to Clark Street Retail, to the Metro, Whole Foods, and let me show you the inside. Cute porch. It's got all the best of vintage with really wonderful contemporary features. Here's the living room, amply sized. Don't you love that mid-century modern furniture in there? Just shows that just because you're in a vintage home, you don't have to have 1900 looking furniture and have it look good. You can put contemporary, you can put mid-century. It just looks fabulous. Just within the last 2 months, they opened this kitchen up to the dining room, and it brought in so much light and is so beautiful. Look at that kitchen. They've gone double high. They've got a whole pantry area over here, and the light is just sensational. And here it is from the other direction. And they created a little mud room in the back so you can hang coats. It was a great space. Now, this room is also on the first floor. It is currently used as a family room. There's a full bath back here, so it could be used as the fourth bedroom. And isn't that the darling bath? All right. Upstairs, this is the master bedroom overlooking the front of the house. And it's got a loft up here, which I'll show you in a minute, which is really cool. This is bedroom number 2, currently used as a child's room. This is the bathroom. Don't you love it? This house just makes me smile. This is the 3rd bedroom upstairs, hallway. Okay, so this is the loft area over the master, and they're using it for an office. Gorgeous skylights, bring in light. It's cheerful. This is a wonky picture because it looks like you don't have headroom, and that's not true. That's what happens when you use a wide angle lens. This is the deck, 2nd floor deck, overlooking the backyard. And then they finished off the basement. How awesome is this? So we've got play area for the kids with all the Legos and this cute shelf to display things. Oh, I have to go back because you can't really see this. This is the area where you can watch TV. 3rd bath, totally redone. Isn't that snazzy? Big, good laundry room, new door to the back. Here's the back deck off the kitchen. Adorable. Look at this charming backyard, paved. Here's another view of the back. Beautiful landscaping. They've got this old trumpet vine over here that's glorious. Wisteria climbing here. Oh, I'm not going to get into that floor plan. So that's what that is. Now, oh, good, you can see this. I want to show you, this is 525 Halstead. This is one of my current listings. It's right at the corner of Halstead, Milwaukee, and Grand. Hot, hot area, just north of Fulton Market. It's across the street from the Blue Line. And this property is listed for $228,000. This used to be a manufacturing loft. And you can see downtown. They're currently doing work on the roof deck, and it's going to be an incredible view of downtown. So in this case, I did some virtual staging. This property is a 1,000 square foot loft, timber and brick loft, 1,000 square feet, 1 bedroom, 288,000 people, $288,000 gets you into right downtown on the bike path, on the Blue Line across the street, walking to Fulton Market, walking to Randolph Restaurants, walking to the Loop. At 400 North, you're only like half a mile north of the Loop. This is like, and there are no restrictions on renting this out. Now, this is what the property looks like without furniture. Here's a different view with and without bedroom. And now this is so disproportionate. This room is 16 by 20. And in retrospect, I don't think I did the best job at virtually staging it because it's really much bigger than this. Clean bathroom, fabulous, fabulous property. Now I want to show you 1301 Dearborn. For those of you who are looking for outdoor space, Gold Coast, impeccable. And I mean impeccable. You won't find a condominium in better condition than this one I'm about to show you. This is listed for $1 million to, what am I at here on this? $1,250,000. Look at this. This is the entry. There is nobody above you, nobody below you. It's like a townhome. It's over the garage and it's impeccable. Stone entry. Here's living room. Isn't this sensationally decorated as well? Living, dining, big room. It's about 1,800 square feet. Look at this kitchen. So you've got the waterfall countertop. This is marble over here, and this is a granite. But isn't that a lovely granite? Just shows beautifully. Upstairs. Now see, again, skylight because nobody's above you. Master bedroom. Large. 100% decorated closet. Here's the bath. Honed marble. Even the mirror has a marble frame. The niches in the shower. Closet again. This is the guest room and it's en suite. So it's got a new bath over here. This is combination closet entertainment area. That was, excuse me. Okay, that's the bathroom that goes with the bedroom we just saw. This is the powder room downstairs. Beautiful. Foyer, another view. This has a laundry room with full-size side-by-side washer dryer. And look at this outdoor deck. This is almost 1,000 square feet of outdoor terrace in the Gold Coast. And just to give you a sense of where we are, we're across the street from Restoration Hardware. We are 2 blocks north of Division, and then you get into all those great restaurants in the Rush Street area. We are 2 blocks from Lakeshore Drive and the lakefront, and we are 3 blocks from Wells Street and all those fun restaurants over there. So it's so, oh, and then 2 blocks south of Lincoln Park, where Lincoln Park begins. So, I mean, it is quiet, tucked in here, but it is in the middle of everything. Look at this. This terrace has irrigation timed. It has lighting timed. It has these tiles, which is the new trend for luxury rooftops, and perennials planted. This was a Christy Weber design. If you're from Chicago, you know Christy Weber. It's just sensational. And now, oh, these are all out. Sorry. Let me get you back. Okay, this is 1529 South State. So we're going a totally different direction here, and I'm making you crazy, I know, sorry. 1529 South State. This building is located in the South Loop. It's $260,000, including parking, people. And the floors have been refinished. It's clean, it's lovely. And this, again, has been virtually staged. It's a southwest corner with so much light. When you're on the balcony there, it looks vacant. Nice big room. Open to the kitchen. And I'm getting messages, and I apologize. Okay. Okay, so the different thing, the kitchen is between the living room and the room you're looking at here on the screen, which is, it could be a den, it could be a dining room. It's just great extra space. And this unit is a 900 square foot, 1.5 bath. Let me say that again. 900 square feet, 1.5 bath. Bedroom is en suite with a walk-in closet. And here is your view of the Loop. How awesome is that? I'm going to stop sharing, take a breath. And I have a few more photos I want to share with you, and then we're going to call it a day. I can't believe this. Oh my gosh, it's 8 o'clock. Okay, so I'm going to go through these very quickly with you, but I want to show you some of the stuff that's going on, so much stuff going on. Okay, you're saying, Ann, why are you showing me Highland Park? Well, I'm showing you Highland Park because I'm actually getting a listing in Highland Park. This is a 2-bedroom. It's going to be $260,000. It's going to be on in the next 2 weeks. But listen to this, $260,000 for a 2-bedroom, including parking, a block from the train station you're looking at right now. Okay, folks? So you don't have to drive. You can jump on the train, come downtown. The bus, just on the other side of the train stop here, picks you up and takes you to Ravinia. This is within walking distance of downtown Highland Park. And I'm going to shoot the photographs this week. It is so impeccably gorgeous. This is going to sell like almost immediately. So if you know anybody, let them know about this. It's coming up soon. This is 2712 Heartland. And you may not know about Heartland Park. It's this wonderful little enclave of homes just north of Wrightwood, between Clybourne, where you're at just south of Costco, and Ashland and south of Diversey, okay? They have their own private park, which includes an area for kids, area for dogs, sport court. And this is an extra wide home, and it's coming on the market in the next month. Isn't it so beautiful? So again, West Lincoln Park, let me know if you have an interest. Okay, 6 North Michigan Avenue. If you saw the property that I sold last year, year before last year, it is a 3-bedroom, almost 3,000 square feet overlooking Millennium Park. This is a boutique building. Not everybody knows about this building. It is so fantastic. It was the Montgomery Ward headquarters. And this area to the right, this lofty office building, that was where they actually had some merchandise. But Montgomery Ward had his office here. Remember, we can thank Montgomery Ward for our beautiful lakefront. He's the one that went to the Supreme Court and said, I don't want tenements on my lakefront. I want it to be a park forever for Chicagoans to enjoy. And so if you can imagine, this is where his offices were. And we are listing a corner unit right on the, well, let's go right here, 15th floor. Exquisite, absolutely exquisite. So it's being photographed today, and we're going to have it on by the end of the week, and it's going to be listed for $1,450,000. And then this cute little gem, 1502 North Park Avenue. This is 2 blocks west of Wells Street. Single family home, and it is so adorable, and I cannot wait to show it to you. We're going to have it on the market next month. Okay. 1212 Lakeshore Drive is coming on the market in the next month. It's a 2-bedroom, going to be listed in the mid-8s. This is the view from that property. It's got a balcony all across the front. Wow. So now is the time. If you're thinking summer, lakefront, let's have fun, this is a wonderful property to be thinking about. Okay, so that's all for the upcoming properties I'm going to show you right now. I just want to end our little conversation today by talking about how excited I am that it's summer in Chicago, the greatest city in the U.S., and everything is back. We're coming back. Things are opening up, and my fountain is on. And I have been waiting for over a year for the Buckingham Fountain. So I just want to show you, this is where I live right here. And this is for my daughter, Lizzie. I live in the Blue Beehive building. She always laughs at me when I say that. It's the Blue Beehive building. It's because we have the blue light up here. And if you can imagine, right there is where I'm talking to you from at this very minute. So thank you for indulging me. I just had to share my happiness. And then this was from the dog walk last week. I talked about the St. Regis. This is the St. Regis. This is a view of Lakeshore East as I was taking my walk. So beautiful in the summer. This area is just south of the river, just east of Michigan Avenue, one of our loop neighborhoods, and it's terrific. 340 Randolph, 360 Randolph, St. Regis, 400 East Randolph, Harbor Point, and many, many wonderful buildings behind that you don't see because I'm shooting up. So that's it. Thank you for letting me tell you all about the exciting things that are happening in Chicago real estate. If you have any questions about what's going on with your particular situation, please let me know. I look forward to talking to you. This is Ann Rossley, Monday Morning Coffee. Thanks for watching.